Vizo TV.
Assalamu alaikum friends. This is Rehan with you from Vizo TV. Today I am sharing with you a different topic. That is why I am shooting by myself. This topic is very close to my heart, which is parenting. You know, if you subscribe to our channel or you have viewed our channel, my whole focus of the channel is on millennials. And one of the biggest issues our millennials are facing these days is parenting tips. How to train our children. So in today's video, I will discuss some of this and I'll create a series of these videos to help you master the skill of parenting. I have studied almost 50 books on parenting tips and followed 27 channels globally. I am a father by myself, so I can share with you the live experiences also. In today's video, I'll discuss how to train your children. What I have learned that the peak time of training your children it ends on the age of 7 years old. So before 7, whatever a child is being learned, he will use all in his life. All these parents were complaining that their children are fighting each other, or they did not listen to their parents, or they did not respect the elders. All these things, all these milestones we have already placed in their minds before the age of 7. Because till the age of 7, your children are just a recording machine and they are recording the patterns in their minds. What is wrong, what is right. What is wrong, what is right. They are just recording the patterns. If the parent scolds anyone, any of the servants, any of the father or a mother or anybody, then he will think this is right. He will not categorize it as a servant or a person or other person. He says scolding is right. It's a pattern in his life that scolding is right. So we have to be very, very careful when we are scolding or threatening or any kind of misbehavior either to children or in front of children. After 7 years, this recording will finish and now it's time to play the music. So what kind of music you have recorded in that tape recorder, it will be with his lifetime. Either it's a good taste music, a bad taste music, or anything. So what we have learned is the first 7 years of any child is very, very important. So what he will be doing at the age of 7, at the age of 17, at the age of 27, have the root cause from the age of 7. Whatever his parents, his grandparents or great grandparents or society writes on that blank paper, he will play that paper. So then we will think, know what we can do. So there is a ray of hope. So there is a ray of hope. God has programmed our brain very, very well. So 95% of our daily tasks are already programmed, which we did till the age of 7. So all the unconscious actions which we are taking depends on already programmed solutions. But there is 5% conscious mind, which is very, very slow. And we tend not to use that conscious mind for our daily activities. Especially children are also not using, especially youngsters are not using. To use that conscious mind, there requires a very huge amount of cognitive energy. And it's very slow, which I already mentioned. So it requires patience to activate that conscious mind. As I mentioned already, 95% mind is habitual mind, slow mind, already programmed action mind. And 5% mind is conscious mind, but it is that 5% conscious mind window is always available. It's available for you, it's available for your children, it's available for me, it's available for anybody in the world. So we have to use that window to change some of the habits of our children. So we have to change their habits through this 5% conscious mind, which is very slow. Please be reminded. So that is why there is importance of sitting with elders, workshops, or motivational speakers who tend to motivate children on their actions, career paths, or habits, whatever suits them the best. But please be reminded there are certain conditions or prerequisites to open that door. So how to open this very effective closed door? There is only one key to that. There is only one key to it, which is trust. Only trust. Trust, you can say, trust, I would say the best word. You can say love, affection, but I would say trust comes first. So when the trust develops, like the credibility establishes between parents and their children, then this magical door will open. But I know, you know, and most of the parents did this. They show their love, they show their affection, they show their trust, but what happens? They say, please speak the truth, please speak the truth. Always they advise their children to speak the truth. But when one day any incident happens and their children speak the truth, they say, or they even, I have seen many parents beating their children, which is the worst case scenario. But they will curse their children, they will say why you did it, why you did that. So you hampers that credibility. You close the door with your own hands. So that relation of trust, credibility vanishes. He's staying with you, that is why only he is obedient to you. Otherwise, you have vanished your credibility, you have vanished your trust. Now he will never trust you in future. So be reminded, the only magical key to open that door is trust. After this, due to only the economical or the social pressure, he is with you. Otherwise, he would have left you because you have broken his trust. Or abiding the house rules. Please don't force them to do anything or advise them to do anything or take tension that what he will do in his future or any other stuff. Just do one thing. Just try to develop the trust between you and your child. Once this trust will be developed, the personality of the child will automatically grow. You will see in just 3 months. I can bet you this is the trial period of 3 months. And when you develop the trust, then that magic door will open. And then you will enter in that magic door with all of your advices and life experience. Always remember, you have 60 or 70 years of life experience and your child only have either 10, 15 or max 20 years. So he cannot or can never reach to your level. So always be advisable to your children, but in a proper way. The children who thinks their parents don't trust on them or they don't trust their children, ultimately they will leave you, either now or after some years. Just try to get them admitted in any kind of hostel. You will see, they will not return to homes like 1 month, 2 months, maybe 3 months even. They will only come back when they have any economical pressure or any social pressure. You think your children are roaming around outside with their friends late night, maybe 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock or later, and they don't want to come back. All these children, I would say, their parents have broken the trust with them. If they trust their parents, they will surely come back, they will surely spend time with their parents and surely share all their worries with their parents. Now let's move on to the solution of the kids to whom you have already broken the trust. The only and the best way is to erase their diary or a handbook or whatever you can say. The first action you have to take is apologize to your children. Deeply apologize. apologize with affection and say, please forgive us. Please forgive us. If there any mistake happened from your mother, father, or your grandparents, please forgive them all and try to erase the diary of your children. But as I mentioned earlier, this door is very difficult to open and you have to be patient. The first reaction from your child will be, he will think this is another trick from your parents, or this is another trick to motivate him or to guide him. But you have to be very careful and you have to be very patient and you have to show the maximum affection you can show. Now you apologize, now you have to develop and prove that apology also. It's not like you just apologize in the morning and in the evening again you will say, why are you going with your friends? Why your clothes are so dirty? Why you did not clean your room? Why? No, you have to develop that trust to enter that magical door. Please careful and be patient. So slowly and gradually, once the trust will be developed and you open that magical door, then you can write new diary or a handbook on your children's mind. For example, you can set the rules for playing games, you can set the rules for going out, or you can set the rules for anything or everything in the life. And remember always, you have 60 years of life experience and he have only 10 or 15 years of life experience. So this difference you have to always remember. Thank you so much.